welcome back everyone to part 5 of Final Factory Let's Play tutorial. My name's Chillgaming and let's get into it. Right, last time we left off where we had a little sprawling factory, modularly laid out, only using solar power majority of. But what we need to do is create a bus so we can move our items from this starter area, because these are all going to run out at some point, these little mines. These little mines will, as I say, will run out. This has got 63,000 odd ore remaining. This one's got 42,000, and this one's got 64,000. And we've done a bit of exploration since last time. I'll show you what we found on the map. So you remember these two planets. So I've just basically gone out to the Stargate here. So from this gate here, where it's right near our base, to this one, and I've gone south west and discovered another asteroid, and went down and we got this little planet here, and it's the same up here. There's another one. This is harder because it's over 58% stronger, the enemies are. They're a little stronger here, but they're very much stronger here, but there's more ores. So the choice we've got to make is, if we built a bus, do we go north, right up here somewhere in the danger area, which we're not ready for, or do we basically go to this asteroid here, just above this asteroid here? So we've got silicon, bauxite, iron, and another iron over here, and whatever else is lurking out there. We've got this star here and this star here that will be for Dyson spheres. That's much later on. This is for organics and planetary research. So we'll end up using both these at some point, but this is the nearest one. I would say we go here, run a bus line along here, and then build our factory maybe in this area here or near the Stargate. Clear out the swarms, and that's just once these roads have gone, there'll be no point in staying here. This could either be a temporary because it's safe, that you do maybe production or something in, so you could then turn the bus around, so instead of it coming right to left, it could then go from left to right. But that's something for the future. It's up to us how we decide it. But the plan is, at the moment, is I either make this into a complete production area, use up what we've got here, and when these pop, because what will happen is they'll explode, and then we'll have to either decide whether to have mobile miners with that bring the ore in, or permanent bases that have a docking port, so haulers can come in and slowly move the ores from here to the factories that have an input, and it supplies all the factories from the 3 ore types. I don't know what's going to be easy. I mean, speed wise it'll be easier just to mine these asteroids, bring out the ores, dump it into a logistics bay for all 3 of these, and then ferry it from left to right if you're going to put the production factory here. Or the easier way is to put the production factory here, grab all of these ores, and then ferry it from here to the actual bus from this one, and whatever else is around here, until we start to decide where we're going to move as the research gets up. So my thoughts is what you could do with these is simply copy the module, and then it makes it very easy to rebuild it. Now what I've done here is created a small I can find the thing array here for the bus. So if I get out of this, and it's basically a station core where everything comes in and then it's sent out across the bus. So if we're going to build up this way, this is where we need to decide what we're going to do. I'm going to build it here. It's up to you how you want to play it. So in which case we're going to go above this bauxite asteroid, which is sitting there, and we are here, this little dot. So this is going to have to come out this side somewhere. So if I bring in all of the ores this way, so say to there, we build these up. We'll have to move the defense so it's out further. As you can see, these are basically, you're going to get 3 ores in, the 3 ore types, so iron, silicon and bauxite. They will all come in, and then you'll have one of them sending out the silicon or the bauxite or the iron or whatever up to the top here. It's got 2 outputs, so it's going to be, throughput's going to be quicker. I suppose we could do it this way really. wanted to get more output, you could just stick another one on here, one there, and this way around. Thereby, that's going to double the outputs. You have single in, it'll be double out. Now what we've got to do with this is stick some power on this, so if we see how a box, so if we go down here, all these boxes somewhere, I'll have all of these in, so we grab that lot. We got the heatsink, yep we have, so right, then we come back up here, we think, right, how are we going to do this power? Because it's an awkward shape, what I might do is a strut there, and then some blocks, save there, because nothing's going to come in here. It could supply out if you want to go north, so Control C and grab that. Tell that I want that this maybe there somewhere. Let that get built. And the reason is because this is in the way. Because we've built a station floor. Yeah. We could, in theory, it just depends on how much stability we're losing. Get rid of this to free up some space. Okay, so what we've got here. We're using 30 over 115 and we need 36 power, and these provide 5 kilowatt. So we're going to need 6 of them. We're going to use just solar, or better still, we could put on put out that press the wrong way. So get the bricks, the armor blocks, up an extra one. Go out that way and that way. Not that way. Let's go just further. Go out that one. Then you could go out maybe that way. Stick it on. If you put anything on, so if we put on, say, this to be factory there, turn up the other way, and then put on there a heatsink. Put on this one. So we grab, it's just easier to use the antimatter. If you want to get the achievement for solar panels, then you might have to rethink it. There you go. So we look on this and see how much heat we're actually producing. Yeah, so we do need the heatsink. So now these are supplied with power. These ones over here are flashing because they need power, so it's just as easy to put these one on the side of each. They now are supplied with power, and that's fairly straightforward. Now we need to get this into practice, so this lot here, we need to build another array up here that we can then have an output around here somewhere, so it goes to this first one. So we need to move these to the other side, so put these over this side somewhere so we can carry our research on. Hopefully we'll have enough to build them all. Excellent, and then delete these. So stuff. While we're at it, do the research. So I would suggest, what have we got here? So we need a station movement. Have we got the large storage? Yes, we have. Excellent. Okay, so we must have researched that either at the end of the last episode or I've done it since. So we want mobile station movement, so we'll be using haulers at some point. What we'll do is we'll go down here and we'll just copy this one for now. So that's output to the top, so we can change that. But if we grab that lot there, rotate it around, put it as near as and down as far as, so there. That will hopefully give us some options where to come out. Build it away, get rid of that work that runs into it. Oh, one way, there you go. and then maybe take some of these off until we decide where we're putting them. Like so. They won't actually move anything because they're set to iron. Right, so then what we want to look here is think, right, where are we going to do these logistics bays? So we want one, and it's got to go in line with this, and the easiest way I find to do it is to, because you just saw the mouse pulls it down, so if you move your mouse to its, say, centre screen, and then move your WASD keys, and then move it along, this will give you, and it'll keep it in line, so you know one's going to come out here. So you want one there, probably, I'd say there, and another one there, and another one, oh, we'll have to go here for now because it's got to get past that. So if that went there, is that, we'll see if these are going to be too far or too near. You've got to get your cargo down, that's within range, that's easy within range, that's in range, and that's in range. So you need to rotate them around and make sure the little line, if you see the line above there, it snaps to the two that you're using. And this is why you put the struts in, because it's allowing me to use one to this. Same here, from this one to this one. And then you put in your solar panels. If you can't get them in sideways, we're lucky. We've got to do it this way here on this one, you'll see one in a moment. Because what I've got to do here is, because we've got a cargo going up and down and it stops, as you can see, you've got to rotate it around. And these are not producing, it may be because I've changed this around slightly, but we'll see. So you're going to tell this you want this to be the bauxite ore, so you go to raw resources on your filter and choose that one, the brown colour. So that's bauxite ore will come through there. You stick another solar panel on this one, another one on this one, rotate it around and stick it on that. So that's all ready to rumble. These are flashing, actually these don't know what way to go, so you're going to want now to stick cargo tubes. So it's coming out of here, we'll change these to bauxite. It's coming out and going straight into this junction, which will feed this junction, which will feed, we'll delete, let's figure this one out here, so delete that, delete that, and delete that. We want a little storage bay here, so that will go on there. These will feed into the storage bay. That's going to come out to a junction there and feed in via a tube cargo to there, and that's going to come straight out via a bot to there. So it's already feeding it. Change these to raw resources bauxite, raw resources bauxite, raw resources, what's that? Interesting. Oh, because we found those stars, you get exotic matter. So I haven't played with that yet, so I don't know what that thing is. Oh, it's a scissors, and so we those enemies we kill, they drop this, and I think you can cannibalise them or something later on in the game. The comic core recipe. Right, so yeah, we know about that. Okay. So that's now moving all these and sticking them in there, which is exactly what you want. And then to speed this up, if we can, we'll just directly transport that into this. And as you can see now, it's loading. These are all working away. Yeah, fill this up, that'll move it to that logistic hub, to this logistic hub, to this logistic hub. It goes through the pipes to this logistics hub, and then come finally into this. And as it fills it up, I'll see if I've got any actually on board. I haven't, so this is now going to fill this up to 100. As you can see. And once that's done, you set this to bauxite, and the bauxite's going to feed into this station. You can tell any of these outputs to use it. So decide what one you want to do. I mean, they're all the same. I'm going to stick bauxite on this. Now that's filling these up, it's filling the two cargoes up, which will fill this logistic hub up. And then all you do is you're carrying on, Control C in this, and dotting all the way along till you come to the end here, and then you stick another hub on, station core like this, that they all feed into, and then you direct it out to wherever your production is. So it's just going to make everything a little bit easier. So that's done that one. So what we now need to do is replicate that to the iron and the silicon. The easiest way to do that is to think where these are all coming up to. So because you don't really want to come up this way and then to the left, because you're going over all of this mess, it will probably be easier to feed these two this way, and you have the iron ore on the bottom one here, so it can feed straight to these two, say for example single, whatever, and then you have the silicon coming up, if we can do it, to a logistics hub. So we might just change the solar panel around, put it this side. You can put a logistics hub, say that way around, that sits where that solar panel is, or you have it that way around actually. So you could probably do it, well, you could do it this way. You could put one there and have the silicon going into that, and then one coming into the bottom there. So if you've done that, will it give us enough to another tube? Oh, it has. Excellent. So if we say silicon comes into this and iron ore into this, and then they're fed out. So if we set this to wrong one, silicon, which is the green. So now silicon will come into this one and instantly go into this one, and then we can set these when we're ready so they all feed out. Okay, so let's get this plan into motion. Control C, grabs all of those. Right. Come down here. No, we're going to have to delete this. We've got to delete that first on that one, so we'll do this one because it's probably able to be done. Famous last words. No, it might be able to be done. So we've got to move this first, this defence tub. Just basically move it out, but to there. Don't forget to set that so it's not as far. Now this lagging that you see, or jittering, is a known bug. Hopefully it's that, you know, the dev has said he'll sort it out, and I believe he will. No reason not to. Right, so it's there. Okay, so that's there. Is where our enemies are coming from. Now we know. And they will probably attack this bus because there's nothing really here stopping them. But we will put another defence probably over here somewhere. We'll manually clear these out. Because that was protecting the top. It depends. I mean, if we're not going to come down very far with it, which we won't, we could easily stick another one here somewhere. And there's no way that's going to be able to kill our things. So what I want to do here, first of all, is grab these, rotate them around, stick them this side for now, and build. Repeat the process like we did on the buck site, and delete these. At some point the roads are just going to go plop. Right, now if we go back and copy this little array here, I don't want that. I don't want the logistics space. So you want to try and get it so it gets the solar panels and not the logi bay, because we will be changing that around. So that's going to go there. That looks nice. This one's going to go. We come in at the bottom of that one and at the top out of this one. So we could put that there. What I'm looking at is the solar panels. It's being a bit awkward. So put that there. Build that. We'll have to stick another solar panel somewhere else. One on the end here probably. Right, so change that from that one to a junction. Get rid of that one, and then stick the storage there on the very top. Tell that you want to have it as final. Let's do final, and that one has with it's going. So this is going up and this is going down. So get rid of that tube. Switch to what it's doing. Turn round. There you go, so it's all now going in. Because this one here, the bottom one, is going to be the iron, what we can do is work out where the logistics bay is now. So because we're going to come in as a one single for now, we'll do it on the first one now. So keep it in line and then come down. So you know you've got to go there. There's no way it's going to let me do loads of tubes, so the easiest way to do this, set this cargo here, it's going to work, so you've got to do one. Right, we may have to do away. Well, we could put it there actually. Yeah, I'll put it there, so if I get another one, put it above it, and delete that one. Stick another logistics bay there. Put in the cargoes. Stick on the solar panel. It's not on that. That's already got one. And then what we're going to do is, because that's such a huge gap, it'll take forever to go up there. Oh well. Right, so you come from here, you go up a few, there, and then another few, there. Stick your solar panels on, and then put your cargoes in. So you want that one's going to there, that one's going to there, that one's going to there. So they're all set to roll. And this one here, we should be able to get away with sticking a tube on, we hope. We are. So then that's now filling the iron ore into this. This will slowly but surely move it all the way up. Okay, so if we go back to this, I did have some of these with iron ore in. That one I don't. So let's quickly run out here. And throw them in there. We've done it quickly enough. And then what we might have is iron ore will come out to this one. So we fill that up. And again. It's now filling the end up. Change that to iron ore. Change that to iron ore. And this can only be silicon, so we'll then change this one to silicon. Up there to silicon. So everything's now, as you can see, how it's going to look. Come in. So well done, we've got that far. So now the next one to think of is how we're going to do this here. So these have got to be built. While we're waiting, the research is completed. So you want to do now, this just increases the repair of the defence platforms. We'll need these two. And we'll probably have to do the laser turrets. We're going to get lasers soon. So what do these fast inserters need? Quantum tubes, which needs the hydrocarbon, which is that. So we'll do hydrocarbon, and then we'll do this one next. These are the upgraded high density cores, but they need a high density structure, which you get by the organics. So we're being attacked there, so let's have a look down here, let's see what's going on here. So that is a problem because it's not, because the range isn't enough. So if we do it a little bit further, and I'll obviously go out and blast this lot. Try and help them out a little bit. Bring this lot down. battleships will soon be here, so this spawn will stop appearing purely because the bus will come out here, and then we'll have a mine there. Because it'll be exposed by that. If I do this, Control C, and we'll stick one out here somewhere. It's all just random gaps at the minute. I'm not trying to. Comes another lot. Now they can actually go, and they are. So they're within range of that, which is what you want. That's probably too much for a range, so we'll do something like that, maybe. Here come the drones. Now between the two of them, they should be a bit of protection. I might see this will blow up soon, so this lot won't be here, so we won't have to worry about it so much. Right, getting back to this one, we want these to come out the bottom. So what we've got to do here is change the storage. Get rid of that one. That's coming down. Get rid of these because they're all facing the wrong way. And we'll do rotate it round so you know these are coming down. We're going to put junction there. Alright, so these are attacking this side now. We've got no protection here at the minute. They are still attacking. Oh, no, just an update. Okay, right. So that junction's coming to that one, and we're going to come down to there. So these, we want to change this to silicon. Change that one to silicon, and change that one to silicon. And then what we'll do is we'll come out onto another tube and go there. And if we do it to say there, there, there. I wonder if it'll let me come across this with the cargo. We'll have to see if that's going to work actually. Oh, it does. Thank God for that. Alright, okay. So if I do now another logistics, rotate it round and come out to where are they there? At the top, so these are all that way around. So come down. Oh, that's right. So they're there. So if I move it down to the centre of the screen, come down. That's going to go down to basically there, like so. So if we grab that, stick the panel there, panel there, panel there. This is going to have to move, it's too near. There, will do. Stick on a panel there, panel there. That comes out of that into that. We need some more solar. Yeah, I don't know. Excellent. Right, and now we put on the cargoes. Get to rotate them. 1, 2. Ah, interesting. Okay. So Control C. Stick them down here a bit. I might put this actually down over there, so I can cover them both. So like that. And delete this one. No, they can't go over explorers, but look at the cargoes. Probably just too high. Right, grab these. Rotate them around. Do. Smaller one. this side. Ah, interesting. Is that going to get in the way? Let's see. Now, I'm lovely in the middle. Gotta build one now. And have the solar panels. Now. So we've got grab our cargoes. If we've got any, which we haven't. Okay, so it's we can't build this. We need plasma engines and medium density. I don't think we're building them yet. No, I think so. What have we got down here? So that could go. Need those. That can go. Don't need any of those. That can go. Oh, we need some of those. Need a bit of that. So, does that same turn go? Still full, right. Okay, so if we go back into this and build, right click a few times, that can build, right, and then we do that. We're basically coming out of this, going up to there. That's going to there, going to there, and that's going in there. They won't move because we've got to put in a tube. Yeah, yeah. Right, it's a bit annoying because you can't quite see it. It's where I wish it had layers. So you've got to juggle it around so you can click it. Tell it what you want to move. Just silicon. Now that'll come down, it won't interfere with these, and it'll carry on its merry journey. Here. So that now should fill this one up as green, and we've basically done the very beginnings of a bus, which is excellent stuff. What I want to do is grab, how many more of those we've got on here? 5 and 5. We don't have any stations, so were we building any of those? Let me see now. Yeah, we were. So I've got some stations in there. So if I do control that, I'll carry on doing this. So I do now control C, grab these. So what we want to do is, because we've got such a gap between these, we really want to have another, say, I don't know, grab that one instead. Right, so we want to put another one of these up here somewhere. So say there. Let that carry on building this. Down a bit. So we've got no more repairs, let's just build one for now. Right, so that's now cleared the area. So the next lot of enemies are here. In that section and up here. So right, the next bus line. Why is that not moving? Hang on, what's going on here? Right, so we're not telling. So what goes in there is that. What goes in there is that. That's now going to fill up all of these. And that one, there we go. So the next part of this bus will be if you get your cargo, rotate it to the way that you're going to go, and you see as I'm moving it, when it goes red, it means it's not going to be able to be deployed. So that's too near. This logistics hub. So you come out one, and then another. Is generally what you do. Now what we'll try is we'll put one there. So just filling that up with that. We'll put a logistics bay. Put it in line. There. Stick power to it. go, that's working wonderfully. So that's the distance, that's the optimal distance for these. So you end up having loads of little logistics, and all you do is you control C, that little group. You stick yourself a little block on it. And then if you did, the trouble is you'll have to change this over. So if you don't control C, do that. Click it there, see if this works. There you go. Control C again. And all you do is you go over the logistics base. It goes red. It just won't build them, so that's all. You don't really have to worry about it. There you go. So we're slowly getting along. Now what you can do, either have them all close like this and loads of little logistics bays, but fast throughput, or you can have a bigger gap like what we've got here, and it's just a little bit slower, but you're expanding further the way you want to go. So say I could do, for example, if I grab these, grab those, like so, and let's say I wanted to move it to there, so that's the maximum distance. Actually, what I might do is you grab the cargo. Now you can see this little red line, but it says green, so the right hand side goes green there. Same there, same there, same there, same there, same there. Right? I probably haven't got enough to be built, but do another right click. You can see it's readying them all to be filled. Right, this one here is wrong. You look at the line, so we went too far in, so the only way around that is to delete them, redo them again, so you keep it all uniform. So remember this red line, so one there, one there. Now they're all in line, and all you do is where that red line is, you put a logistics bay, oh, get rid of that one, and logistics bay, put on your power, one, and then stick your little blocks on them. And there you go. So now you've gone from this optimized, very quick way, as you can see, the length of time it takes to do them. And you could, if you really wanted to, stick one in the middle. So it's not quite as optimized, but it's not quite as long to drag them out. But you're using more and more cargo drones, so it might pay for you to set up production for those, because they need plasma engines and medium density, so you're already producing a lot of this. So you could set up a little production here. Let me have a look, see what we've got going here. So we're producing plasma engines, I think, down here. Do some more research. So the next one will be do organics, actually. Guess we are going to start that soon. Now these are overproducing the amount of plasma engines at the moment, which is great. What we could do, how much does it need for that? 4 plasma engines for medium density. So where's the medium density here? The nearest one. There isn't one unless you go over here. So there's plasma engines actually, so that's producing them there. And they've been stored there. So we need medium density, which is there, which is great. So if we stick a little factory, say, because that's going to come out and could go up, I suppose. Or we can put the factory there. I might put the factory here actually. Stick a power node on it. There. Tell that you want it to produce. Right. Grab a those and stick on one of these radio things. That solved that problem. Right, now what you want to come out here is get yourself some little junctions. One letter, get rid of that. Put that. Yeah. So get one of these junctions, come out of this cargo box to there. That needs to go the other side. So there. And delete that one. Put yourself in the inserter box, it's going to go from there to there. Give that some power. Why is it so tight? Is it? How can we do this thing? Will it allow me to do a tube? I need another power module. So we could, in theory, go that way. One up there. And then what we want to do is do a little storage box. Tube on it. Let's see if it will allow me to do it this way. That's going to be cargo. It's just not enough. I might leave that flashing actually. Is it actually producing it? So we only want one whole lot. So we could just leave that flashing. It's still working fine. It's just not optimised. It doesn't matter because we need quite a few. So now we've got 21 of the ships. It makes this a lot easier. So I'd suggest you build them prior to doing all what we're doing here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this kind of in the middle. So we'll zoom in a bit. It's not exact, but so in the middle, roughly there. On the rocks. Grab my solar panels, do one. Grab my cargoes and do one. There you go. You've now made it a little bit quicker. The obvious way to do it though is like this. You'll have loads and loads of ships, etc. because you'll have so many going along there. You have to just see how the bottlenecks go, because you'll know as soon as you start producing everything, if you're not getting enough throughput, it's due to the gap, and in which case you've got to start doing this. You've got to come back and revisit it and then do the buildings that way around. Yeah, so the bus is slowly taking shape. It's got where we want it to be, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. You can join me on my next playthrough, and you know, do like and subscribe, do comment down below. Hopefully, you know, you're enjoying the game as much as I am. Until then, take it easy, guys.